1971 to 1974. Strat-O-Matic Excel Carryover League. Brought to you by the Shrimp Trawler.
Game 41, Cubs at Padres.
Welcome back, baseball fans of the 1971-74 Carryover League. At opening day in the National League, today we got the Chicago Cubs going out west to play the San Diego Padres. These teams struggled last year, finished in 4th place in their divisions, trying to have a nice rebound if possible, so they had good draft position. And in the draft, they added some nice pieces on both squads. The Cubs would add Bill Madlock. They can stick him at DH while they have Ron Santo at 3rd base. They added Carmen Fanzone, nice little player there. Jerry May, Johnny Briggs in an off-season trade, Don Mincher in an off-season trade, Earl Stevenson in the rotation, Don Hood in the draft. Nice moves for the Cubs, trying to get past those darn Reds and Pirates. And for your Padres, the land of the yacht rock, they added Johnny Grubb from their fertile farm system. Vic Harris, and mostly added pitchers. They added Dave Freisleben and Ed Sprague. Not a lot of flashy moves for the Padres at this time. Today's starting pitchers for the Cubs, it is going to be the legend, Fergie Jenkins. Fergie's got his 71 card, 24-game winner, 2.77 ERA, and 325 innings. He is going against Dave Roberts, who is an outstanding pitcher in 71. 14-game winner, a 17-game loser. Well, that's because he pitched for the Padres. But he had a 2.10 ERA in 270 innings. He has not gotten the support in San Diego. His win-loss record does not reflect it, of course. But he is dynamite. Heck of a pitching matchup. The age of the aces, man. Everybody seems to have an ace. A really outstanding #1 stopper here, and we're seeing him on opening day. That's why we've seen a lot of low-scoring games to this point. Cubs at Padres. Let's get ready to roll here, folks. Leading off is the rookie, Bill Madlock, sticking him up top, leading off. 1-7, let's take a look at his card. Let's go right out of the blocks and look at a player. Bill Madlock, here he is, folks. 74 Madlock. 453 at-bats at .313 with 9 home runs. Base stealer. Handles the bat well, even as a young player here. 1-7, double 1-2 is base hit. Kessinger. I think he's going to play a little hit and run action here. Don Kessinger. The hit and run. The runner has to steal on a 7, and the runner rolls a 19 and is thrown out stealing. Well, that didn't work. So Kessinger must not have gotten the sign, and Madlock got cut down stealing. I'm guessing Madlock did, as a rookie, missed the sign, as Kessinger's a veteran. Anyway, Kessinger 1-7 pops the first. 2 outs. Glenn Beckert 2-6 base hit. Billy Williams 6-10 third X. Third baseman is Dave Roberts. He's a 4.29 at third. Makes the play. Bottom of the first, it's Clay Dalrymple with a ridiculous on-base percentage, leading off, 58. Second X. That is Glenn Beckert. He's a 2.10 second. And he makes the play. Dave Roberts, the hitter Dave Roberts. We had some fun and gave this Padre team 2 Dave Roberts, a pitcher and a hitter. 5'10 is a K. And Johnny Grubb, 47, is a base hit. Nate Colbert, 2.8 K. Top of 2 is Ron Santo, 69, lines the second. The Carmen Fanzone, 65, flies the center. Jim Hickman, 59, rolls to second base. Bottom of 2, LaRon Lee. 1-5, let's take a look at it, folks. LaRon Lee's nice 1972 season. Best of his career. 300 hitter, and a nice symmetry. Hits lefties and righties fine. Does everything except field. He's still a liability in the outfield, so they make him a DH. 1-5 is a nice solo shot. And we have a 1-0 lead for the Padres. Cito Gaston, 5'11", second X. Again, Beckert's a 2E10, makes the play. Vic Harris, a new acquisition. He was actually a Texas Ranger in '73, but they brought him in here as Texas didn't need him. 44. Off of the Fergie Jenkins card, homer 1/15 if you have power. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vic Harris has some power. It is gone. He had 8 home runs. They gave him power against righties, which is why he starts against righties. And it's 2-0 Padres. Chicks dig the long ball in San Diego. Ollie Brown, 3-6. Let's take a look at Ollie Brown's card. His homers are down, but his average is still good, 270. Great throwing arm in right field. Sort of is blocking Dave Winfield from getting into the league, but that transition will probably happen next year. 3-6 for Ollie Brown. His homer 1-7. Fly ball the rest, and it is the rest. They cannot triple up on home runs. Batting ninth, your shortstop, Dave Campbell. Browns are short. We go to the third. Jerry May, 2-6, rolls a short. Del Unser, 1-7, is double 1-10, is a base hit. Madlock, 67, is a pop to first, and with 2 outs. Kessinger, 68, is a pop to second. Bottom of the third, Clay Dalrymple, 37. Let's take a look at the Dalrymple card because it's fun to look at, folks. Yeah, it's the hideous on-base machine. Is old Clay here. 49 at-bats, 16 walks. Yeah, prorate that to a full season. What do you get, folks? A ton. T-O-N of walks. And so with his 400 on base, he leads off, and he, of course, grabs a walk. Dave Roberts, 37's a K. Johnny Grubb, 2-4, center. And Nate Colbert, 2-7, walks. 2 walks in this inning. LaRon Lee, homer earlier, and he rolls a short. We go to the fourth. It's Glenn Beckert, 67, pops to first. Billy Williams, 38 Ks. Ron Santo, 33, rolls to third. All right, it is Cito Gaston, 1-6 is a K. Vic Harris, 35, rolls to second. Ollie Brown, 57 is a K. Top of the fifth, the Carmen Fun Zone, 2-8 is a K. Jim Hickman, 57, is a K. Jerry May, 5-10 is a walk, and with 2 outs, Del Unser. 66 is a fly ball to right. Told you this, Dave Roberts is tough, folks. 5 scoreless innings for Roberts. Padres with a 2-0 lead as we go to the fifth, bottom half. Let's pause a moment for station identification.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel.
Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
Okay, bottom of the fifth. It'll be Dave Campbell. 2-9, flies to left. Clay Dalrymple, 57 is a K. And Dave Roberts, 1-7 is also a K. Top of the sixth. Madlock, 66 is a liner to short. Kessinger, 111, flies to right. On 2 outs, it's Glenn Beckert, 68, lines to second. Bottom of the sixth, Johnny Grubb, 68, flies to center. Nate Colbert, 47. Single on a 1, lines to second. What a crisply played game this is. LaRon Lee, 4-8, base hit. And Cito Gaston, 39, is a fly ball to left. 2 long fly ball home runs. That is your game to this point as we go to the seventh. Can we help Mr. Dave Roberts with some defense? The answer is sure we can. We can bring in, and we will. I'll take LaRon Lee out. We don't need him anymore. We'll bring in Enzo Hernandez to play short. We'll move the shortstop over to third. And third baseman, Dave Roberts, will go to DH. So we go to the seventh. And they have all threes in the infield now. They have Vic Harris, Dave Campbell, and Enzo. At least no 4s. That should help. Top of the seventh, Billy Williams leads off. 56 is a K. Ron Santo, 2-2, rolls to third. And Carmen Fan Zone. 58 flies. All right, look, folks. It's not as if the Cubs are bad against lefties. It's just that it's Dave Roberts rolling on his card most of the day here. Stretch time in San Diego. And we got the radio playing today. We got the 1971 Billboard Top 100. All your top 100 hits in the year of 71. Give you a nice flavor of the first year of this timeline. And today we got Brown Sugar by the Stones on. Hope the copyright monsters don't hit us. That's what usually happens when you play all the hits. The copyright spiders come in here and block my videos, and you don't get to see these games. So we'll try and keep the volume low and hope that doesn't happen. See what happens. Bottom of the 7th. 2-0. Fergie Jenkins pitching very well. We Vic Harris. 38's a base hit for Vic. Ollie Brown, 42, flies to right. Dave Campbell, 1-8 is a walk. And with 2 outs, it's Clay Dalrymple. 58, second X. Glenn Beckert's a 2E10, makes the play. Oh, 2E10's a 4-6-3 double play, I should say. Makes the play. All right, we go to the 8th. Dave Roberts has got himself a 3-hitter. It's Jim Hickman. 69, lines the 3rd. Jerry May, 2-5, grounds it short. Del Unser, 2-7K. Look, Cubs, if you're going to roll on your own cards, you better hit them, because more than half the time they've been rolling on Dave Roberts and getting 0. Speaking of that, 10 in a row. 17 out of 18 retired for Dave Roberts in this game. Fergie will continue. He's a starter 9. The other Dave Roberts, 1-4. Flies to center. John Grubb, 35, is single 1 of 19, gets it. Nate Colbert, 45, off of Fergie's card, triple 1 of 3. Base hit on the corner is going to bring the infield up for Enzo Hernandez. I think I got a squeeze here. What did Enzo hit? 195? This is a perfect situation. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Love to do it for the home team. Enzo's going to squeeze. Oh, that's not any good. What is 10 again? On my squeeze chart here somewhere. It's just out the plate. Okay. All right. And now you got first and second with 2 outs. In the wrong spot. First and second now with 2 outs, and it's Clarence Gaston. 2-3, rolls the 3rd. Well, buckle up. Very quick game. 2 pitchers. One of these 2-hour and 4-minute baseball games I had back in the day. Back to the top of the lineup. Can Dave Roberts, who is 3 batters over the minimum today, can he finish the shutout? It'll be Bill Madlock. 2-12, pop fouls to the catcher. Don Kessinger, 56, flies to left. And let's take a look at Glenn Beckert before this game's over. And it's over before we even got started here. Here's Glenn Beckert's card of 71. 342. If there's somebody who should be getting a hit off a lefty, it's this dude. Glenn Beckert here, trying to keep the Cubs alive in the 9th. And the pitch. 54. Nope, once again off of Roberts. It's center X, but Johnny Grubb, the rookie, is a decent fielding center fielder, a 2E5 in center. And he makes the grab, and there's your ball game, folks. Dave Roberts, a great moment for him. He's a great pitcher in this 1 year. Has not had some success for the Padres, but now he finally gets a CGSO, beating Fergie Jenkins, who only gave up a couple of solo shots that barely cleared the wall there. And the Padres win on opening day. They want to celebrate this, you can guarantee that. A walk and 5 strikeouts, 3 hits in your complete game. Fergie, complete game loss, 7 hits to 2 solo homers, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. 1-0-9, 0-1-0-8, 2-7-0-3, 2-7-0-3, 1-5-3-7. In game 41 of the year. Not the start the Cubs wanted. We would hope they would improve. And you know what? It's funny. The National League West is doing very well against the National League North. The Reds and Pirates lost their series, and the Cubs are down in this one. So, 41 games into the year. It's pitching, folks. .258 batting average, a .318 on base. The pitchers have a .328 league ERA and a .136 WHIP through 41 games here, 71 to 74. We kind of thought that this is what would happen, as you got to thin out all these hitters over 32 teams when there's only 24 in Major League Baseball. So pitchers are getting away with it right now. Plus, you're also seeing the aces pitch on opening day. That has a lot more to do with it than anything. So, all right, we'll give you the results of the rest of the series. Game 2 in San Diego, it'll be Clay Kirby for the Padres against Houghton for the Cubs. Then in Wrigley Field, Earl Stevenson will get the call against Randy Jones for the Padres, and Rick Russell, if necessary, against Dave Freisleben, with Jenkins and Roberts returning for Game 5 if necessary. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll see you next time. Well, baseball fans, here's the box score from Game 1. Padres with a 2-0 win behind Dave Roberts beating Fergie Jenkins. So do the Cubs have an answer in Game 2 here in San Diego? Well, they have Bert Houghton pitching against Clay Kirby. And I tell you, the pitching is just sublime in this season thus far. First inning, you get a walk, an error, and a sac fly. And there's an unearned run there. 1-0 Cubs. And that's it, folks. Ball game. Done. The rest of the next 8.5 innings don't really matter. Bert Houghton, 9-inning, complete game. 5 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Poor Clay Kirby goes 8 1/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, that 1 unearned run, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Joe Gibbon came on to the 9th just to make sure the Cubs didn't add to that 1-0 lead. That's it. So, pitching at a premium in a surprising couple of spots here. Cubs Padres would not have thought that. So then we get to go to Wrigley Field for Game 3, and it'll be Randy Jones for the Padres. Earl Stevenson acquired in the offseason in a trade, the lefty in the rotation for the Cubs. And this is a case of the rusty bullpens. It is a 4-2 game, and both pitchers are gone after 6 innings. So they say, hey, you haven't seen the bullpens yet this year. Let's see what's going on. Well, Ray Burris comes in the 7th and gives up 4 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks. And suddenly this thing is 6-4. Then in the bottom of the 8th, it's Joe Gibbon and the Padres' turn to blow 2 runs, a walk, a single, 2-run single by Bill Madlock. It's tied at 6. And then it's the Cubs' turn to give this game away in the 9th inning. Lloyd Allen, the closer, gives up a single to Ron Lee and a 2-run homer by Nate Colbert, and that's your final, 8-6. And Bob Miller gets the save. And its series has gone Padres, Cubs, Padres. Game 4 in Wrigley, Dave Freisleben versus Rick Russell, and we're back to the Cubs winning. Big couple innings for the Cubs. Freisleben walks 3 straight batters in the 4th, and you have singles and 4 runs score. Russell's brilliant. Gets the win. 7 innings, 5 hits and a run. Ray Newman and Lloyd Allen close it out. The Cubs padded the 4-0 lead, or 4-1 lead in the 7th. A walk, single, walk, and then it is Bill Madlock, the rookie, with a grand slam home run. 8-1. Padres made it interesting in the 9th. Final is 8-4 Cubs. So it's Padres, Cubs, alternating wins. We'll go back to San Diego for a Game 5. Same matchup you just saw in Game 1. Fergie Jenkins on the road, Dave Roberts at home. And poor Fergie is really in a slump to start the season. He got knocked out of this game after 4 innings. 11 hits, 8 runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Ouch! And Dave Roberts is sailing along this year. 1 run through 6 innings. And the Padres win this one easily. 10-1, blowing out the Cubs. Padres win this series 3-2. And the West is clearly the best over the North, as the Cubs, the Reds, Pirates have all lost their series to start the season against the West Coast teams. Only the Cardinals are in first place, beating the Dodgers 3-2. So that's it for today. Congratulations to the Padres. You've got a winning record. Don't know how long it'll last, but enjoy it for now. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you next time.